Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, words to my brethren all around the world watching this video. Hope you're having a great day as you're tuning in here to True School Sports. Do yourself a damn favor, hit that subscribe button, and I promise you won't be disappointed. So, let's talk about it. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, great fight. You know, it was the great fight. You know, I think it was like 3 years ago. The night after the day of Spilka Wilder, when they both got in the ring, I made a video, and I think it was titled like Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, the next great heavyweight fight. And I'll be honest with you, man. You know, Joshua Klitschko was a great fight. We're not taking away from that fight, but this fight was another level to that fight. I'll be honest with you, another level to that fight, because it wasn't just the fight itself. It was the build-up. It was the Tyson Fury story. It was Deontay Wilder going off on Radio Raheem talking about slavery and racism and how we still fight to this day. To this day! That's how it was. But this fight, everything surrounding it, and then the fight itself was so entertaining that I can't really think of many other fights that have excluding the result, because the result was controversial, it was BS. Excluding the result, it lived up and surpassed on every count. Build up, fight itself, everything, man. It was great. Even the way both fighters, for the most part, conducted themselves, after the terrible decision. Fury, obviously Wilder wasn't going to get mad about retaining his title, so that was expected. But he wasn't too bad. And with Fury, I thought he did a great job of just calming down, like, what could have been it could have gotten really ugly at the Staples Center that night, because there were so many Brits and Irish fans in the crowd, and if he would have, started making a big scene, it could have got real nasty in the crowd. So, credit to him for handling that and the controversy like a true champion should. What I wanted to say is this, because I was thinking about this. I was walking to my day job the other day, my job, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, like Fury is, I don't want to say he's a bigger name than Deontay Wilder in America, but it damn sure feels like it. It damn sure feels like it, because you got to look at it like this, right? Deontay Wilder's biggest moment of the fight, of the Fury-Wilder fight, was the 12th round knockdown, right? And even in that moment, it's gotten completely overshadowed by Tyson Fury and how he got up from that somehow. That, him getting up, overshadowed what Wilder did. And even though Wilder retained his title, it's Fury that's getting the love of people. It's Fury who is you could say is the people's champion, not just in the world, but definitely in America, because a lot of people are getting behind Fury, as far as what the mental health thing he's got going on. I'll be honest with you, I don't put as much stock into the whole mental health thing as Fury does, but people do struggle with it. So if it's a cause he thinks is worth fighting for, he's fighting for it, and people are getting behind him, and people are identifying with that, because everybody struggles with something mentally. I think we all have mental health problems to some degree, so, shout out to Fury. But there's that, and there's just the way, just how he conducted himself with the firefighters as well, people like that as well. And overall, it was just great. It's just great the way he's handled himself before, during, and after the fight. And people have definitely taken a liking to Tyson Fury. My day job, I work in customer service, so I talk to people for hours a day when I'm at my other job. And it's funny, because I actually have been talking boxing with a lot of people who don't talk boxing, but they saw this fight, they heard about this guy Tyson Fury, and all this stuff that he was saying about not just himself, but mental health and all this stuff, and people are getting behind him. I got a good friend of mine, big shouts out to Juan Pablo. He's not really much of a boxing fan. When Pablo only watched Lomachenko versus Linares this year in that Joshua Greer fight when I went to his house. One of my best friends in the world. But Juan Pablo, he's not even a boxing fan like that, and he loves Fury. So people who don't know shit about boxing are hearing about Fury, and they're taking a liking to Fury. And even more so after the fight against Wilder. Fury's stock as a fighter, his name as a fighter, has went up tenfold in America and beyond. And I would venture to say that whether Wilder likes it or not, or whether his fanboys like it or not, Tyson Fury is the most popular, or I want to say it like that. I'll say Deontay Wilder in America is second fiddle to Tyson Fury. Definitely. Second fiddle, because This guy has found a way to just kind of like connect. And I think that in boxing, that's what a lot of fighters miss. That's what a lot of fighters don't get right. They might be great fighters, they might have talent, but boxing more so, and in the sport, you need to be able to connect personally with the fans through whatever it may be, whether it be a personality, whether it be a story you may have or a cause you're fighting for. You need to know how to connect with people. And Tyson Fury, probably more than any fighter in all of boxing today, knows how to connect with people, whether it be the guy who's had it all, the guy who didn't have shit. He knows how to connect with people. And you know, he made a joke before this fight happened, saying that he's the #1 pay-per-view star in America and all this stuff. But I don't know, man. I think Tyson Fury, you know, if he keeps coming to America and he keeps putting on these great performances in big, important fights, you know, he might just become the biggest heavyweight name in America. And this could really be a base for him. So I wouldn't mind seeing him make his base out here. I do understand that it may not be the smartest thing to do because you're running the risk of getting jobbed and robbed. I like the way that sounds, jobbed and robbed. Jobbed and robbed by the corrupt American boxing establishment. But hey, I'm making this video to say that I think Tyson Fury definitely showed himself to, or connected a lot more with the American boxing public in one fight. You got to keep that in mind. Wilder took this fight with Fury not because he thought Fury was this great heavyweight, but he thought he could beat him. He thought it would be an easier fight, and Fury had a name, and Fury beating him in a sound manner would have given him legitimacy. It would have given him a lot as far as his career. And in one heavyweight fight in America, Tyson Fury has connected with more fight fans and sports fans in this country than Deontay Wilder has in 40. And I think that's very telling of Wilder's career. And just wanted to say all that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me. Don't really care if you do hate me. I'm the cash cow this shit. It's your boy BT. Take care, guys.